These are the Mpow Petrel style Bluetooth running sports headphones. I wanted to show what's included here with the headphones themselves. Of course, the manual, which is actually okay, it's decent. A charging cable, different size ear cushions. They have 3 different pairs of ear cushions, and then some different types of ear anchors. They have what they call their sport ones, and then their indoor use, which I assume they call these sport because, as you can see, they're vented. And they have 3 different sizes of those. I assume they're using those, you use those for primarily exercising, things of that nature. I tried this initially with my Galaxy S4, like I do with all these types of headphones, and it paired very quickly and easily. You just basically hold down the multifunction button, which is, I'll show that up close here, right there. Let me get that centered. There you go. This multifunction button in the center, these are the volume buttons on each end. You just hold that down for 5 seconds, and it's ready to pair. Initial charging for these headphones, though, took about 5 to 6 hours, which seems way longer than a lot of similar headphones. But after that, charging is about 2 hours. Battery life for this is okay. You get about 5 hours of talk time and pretty good standby time. The range of the headphones in distance was about 15 feet before it started cutting out on either phone calls or music. And that's okay, but I would think that this would be a better range for a headset in the $60 price range. Phone call reception on both ends of the phone call was okay, but I did have to kind of position the microphone, which is on this little multifunction piece and button section, to get a better reception on the receiving end of the person hearing me. Music-wise, the music is okay, but I would describe it as light and lacking punch, as some headphones have. So a little light in that respect. The big thing with these headphones is I thought on both phone calls and music playing that the volume was too low. Even when I had it at the highest volume, it sounded too low to me. So I expected a little bit better also in this price range. Comfort-wise, though, the earpieces were fairly comfortable. For my ears, for these type of earphones, I tend to have problems with comfort, but these were fairly comfortable, and the headphones are lightweight. They stayed well in my ears, especially with the ear anchors, but even stayed pretty decently in my ears, even with without the ear anchors on. The one thing I don't like about this is that the charging port on these are hidden under, and you can guess which one because they're not properly marked, under one of these 2 silver pieces here. They're not marked to notate which one it is, and I'm going to try to open if I can figure out which one it is, but the problem is I have a hard time figuring out which headpiece it is, and it's also very difficult, and I'm still trying to get these off, and I don't want to take up the video time trying to do this. It's very difficult to flip this little silver piece off on one of these tips. Number one, trying to figure out which one it is, but difficult to flip it off to access the charging port on this to charge these phones, these earphones. I didn't like that so much. I've seen other headphone sets designed that way, and they always seem to have some difficulty flipping up that piece. So I wish it would have at least maybe something that allows you to flip that up a little easier, and some markings for it as well. Overall, these are okay headphones that work fine as a phone headset, but a little weak in the volume when you're making calls and playing music. Again, the Bluetooth range is okay, but nothing special. The charging port, to me, is annoying to deal with because it's so difficult to open up and use and figure out which one you're supposed to open up. And I think at $60, which is what these are currently priced at, are too high for this level of headphones, especially considering the things that I've outlined above in my written review. I rate these headphones 3.5 stars.